Shalom, Israel. Shalom. This is going to be a little continuation because I still got a little of that spirit, that little fire. So I'm a continuation of the end game, But I want to do a definition of the end and what end is. End is a conclusion or a conclusion of a matter, a boundary, a district, a class, species or a limit or meaning afterwards. A conclusion or a boundary. There's a boundary that Esau cannot pass, which is the end. It's a conclusion. The ending of something is a conclusion. That means the end of a thesis, a story, a movie. That's the end. And we're coming to the end stages of this movie in particular, which is Yahawah's movie. Like a district has a border. A border, a boundary, that is an end, where it cannot, you're crossing over into something else. Let's read that again. End is a conclusion, a boundary, a district, or a limit. This is only going to be for a limited time only. You know what I'm saying? So, pretty much that's an end. It's damn near over. I want to go to Jeremiah 25 and 30. Therefore prophesy thou against them all these words, and say unto them, the Lord shall roar from on high, and utter his voice from his holy habitation. He shall mightily roar upon his habitation. He shall give a shout, as they that tread the grapes against all the inhabitants of the earth. And noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for the Lord hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith the Lord. So he's coming back as a roaring lion. He's coming back not as a man, to tread grapes, which is to put it in lay's terms. He's getting ready to put it down. You know what I'm saying? Tread grapes is symbolic for blood. He's getting ready to wreak havoc. He will give a shout. You'll know he's here when you see him. And the wicked, which is the evil, the wicked, Esau, Edom, they will feel the sword of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. Revelations 14:1. And I looked, and lo, a lamb stood on the Mount Zion, and with him 144,000, having his father's name written in their foreheads. You understand what I'm saying? The end game. The end game. It's a beautiful thing. I kind of wanted to land back that I still had some smoke. So I'm still smoking. I'm a little on fire, but I'm happy. I'm excited internally. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And we have, like I said before in the previous lesson, we have the victory. You know what I'm saying? Let's get one more script before we end this. One more precept. John 10:10. Yahawashi answered them, is it not written in your law? I said, ye are gods. You know what I'm saying? Let's read that again. This is to land back Psalms 82:6, which was spoken by the Father. The Son said in John chapter 10:10, Yahawashi answered them, is it not written in your law? I said, ye are gods. So he's really, giving you, he's reiterating it, the fact that you are a power. Yasharallah, Prince of the Power. So don't fear nor either doubt the upcoming catastrophe and going on. Have it in the will. Have it in your hearts and have it in your mind live that we have the victory. Because only a power will feel confident in knowing this. You understand what I'm saying? So don't fear nor neither doubt. You know what I'm saying? So that's all. I just want to kind of, I just want to squeeze out the rest of the spirit, while it was burning, because you know everything is beautiful from here on out, and you have to remember that. You have to know it to be true. Call Halalyam Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi, Qadashka. Double honors to the elders and my elders and the apostles who speak this truth in sincerity, who rule well. Peace and salutations to the Akim spread abroad, spitting this gospel, this truth. And blessings to the Aquath, the sisters that are listening and learning, sisters loyal to the soil. Shalom Israel, Kwam Yasharala, rise, rise, and remember to love Yahawah, Yahawashi, like they love you. And let's read that again. In conclusion, a boundary, a district, a species. We being a species, Esau Edom being a species, the end of a species, class, it's the end of a class, limit. They've reached their limit. This is after. We're getting ready to come to the aftermath. Conclusion. The conclusion, the end of a story, end of your thesis, a movie, and a boundary. He can't cross the boundary. There's a boundary he cannot cross. It's a limit. You understand what I'm saying? So know that in your heart. Know that in your mind. This is the end game. This is the end game. You know what I'm saying? And though it tarry, wait for it, because it will not tarry. You understand what I'm saying? Gird up your loins.